Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. This, of course, a good point to take stock, being the midway point of the season. Terrific header! That's really well cleared. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Angers, anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Frankowski. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Takes aim and crosses. Lens still without a single shot on target. Can he get it through? Good ball, good shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Lens certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cisse. And it's Mbolo. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Chance! Goal! Ren! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Mbolo is currently top scorer in the league. So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Lens really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Busquets. And it's Laporte. Half an hour played now for Messi. Busquets. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eight Boudlal. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Hakimi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And Bolo. Spread out to the left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. De Ligt. Now Bergkamp. Vardiol. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Hakimi. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice. And it's made its way, and it shoots! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Stade Rennais are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And Messi! He scores! And right on half-time, that is telling. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Messi!
Here's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Played out to the left flank. That's a shade optimistic. Vardiol. Bergkamp. Threads one in. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Messi.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Frankowski. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Well, that's Frankowski. Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. Brassier. And here's Mbolo. Over to the left. He has found the way through. And he whips it across. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rongier gets across to intercept that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Busquets. And Vardiol. And Bolo has found the net here, of course. That has been slung wide. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Jones. Busquets. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
That's the throw. De Ligt. And it's Bellingham. And Guardiola. Busquets. And it's Jones. And Guardiola. And it's Messi. He's on it. Can he get a great chance? It's a goal! Rules are all square. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing rookie about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Le numéro 9.
This has become one superb game of football.
Lens really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Lens really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Hakimi turns back here, probably the best option. De Ligt. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Frankowski. Very nicely done. Oh, and the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stade Rennais are making a change now.
Changement.
Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
He's found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Fofana. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Bolo. Out to the right. Frankowski. And he whips it in. That'll be a corner.
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 11.
Lens are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Out to the left it goes. Bellingham. Madison. Chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his...
And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. It's a significant point in the season, this. The start of the second half of the campaign. And it's gone back to the keeper. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition's...
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach! There is the breakthrough!
But pour l'équipe de Lens. Après 9 minutes de jeu.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Samata. Bellingham. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Jones looking to... Jones! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Lens are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Le Havre trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bellingham. And it's Messi. And it's Jones. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well timed, excellent interception. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Le Havre have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. Busquets. And it's Bellingham. Messi. And Messi! And now the breakaway. And he's being shifted off it. Lens are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Busquets, who does have an assist to his name. Now there's a fine ball. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi is behind this one. Messi! And want to be quick to recover this. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That'll do under the circumstances. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bergkamp. Busquets. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a quick one. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Lens can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lens really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Lens have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Samata. He's away! He was under real pressure there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Le Havre finding their passes. Jones looking understandably energised after his goal. Lens are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Bellingham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. Decent
Le nombre de
chance!
spectateurs pour ce match,
Oh, no
29
shortage of confidence there.
950.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Bellingham. Bergkamp. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Bergkamp! Against the crossbar. Just off target.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
He's in a great position here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi.
Le Havre really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And back to the goalkeeper. Jones. And it's Hakimi. And it's Bergkamp. Gets to show off his quick feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
He's gone for goal! So close to drawing level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling
Changement
away, and
pour l'heure.
eventually things might
Le
change
numéro
for you.
45, le numéro 70, le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 10, le numéro 9, le numéro 94.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Changement.
Opts for safety. Busquets. And De Ligt. And it's Van Dijk. Madison. That's good running with the ball. Griezmann. And the shot! What a save! Terrific! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that has been cleared. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Lens, moments now away from seeing this one out. Madison. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he skips past his man. Oh, that was vital.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lens have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Jones taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. Bellingham!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Chance, surely! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to dink it through. That's going to go a long way. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a key interception. And the ball's come loose here. Morera. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jones proves just a little bit too strong. Laws looking to put. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lens with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Strasbourg are looking to go forward now. It's a good run down the right. Maddison. Bellingham. Maddison, and he shoots! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now he's off and running. Laporte promptly onto that, and that is that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Baku. Morera. And play for a throw. Jones. And it's Maddison. And it's Bergkamp. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Applies the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Jones. And Hakimi. Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Barco, spread out to the left. Great skill, that's nice. Crosses, extravagant effort! That is decidedly lacking. Vardiol. Pressing high and with purpose. Jones. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi. That's Busquets. And he's had a hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Maddison. It's a good ball out wide. Jones. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs in a cross. And it's hoisted clear. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Vardiol. It's a pretty loose pass. Barco. He's looking wide.
Il y aura 2
Picked out
minutes de temps
brilliantly.
additionnel.
And the pass is intercepted. Cleared without hesitation. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one
Merci
side,
à tous d'accueillir
misery
les
on the other.
joueurs.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Lens have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Vardiol wins the duel this time, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Bergkamp. Jones. Madison. And Vardiol. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name, did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And it's Bergkamp. This looks promising. He's had a shot! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
But pour l'équipe de Lens.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Lens are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Vardiol. Bellingham. Passing is
Le
crisp
nombre
and
de
sharp.
spectateurs pour ce match, 29
Madison.
830.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pinches it off him. And he's being shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
That has been slung wide. He's having a shot! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players
But
look totally
l'équipe de
lost
France.
out there now, Peter,
Après
and
60
you can't
minutes
blame
de jeu
them.
par le numéro 5.
Lens are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's beaten the last man.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bergkamp. Bergkamp pouring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Danger averted for now.
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 18. À sa place, le numéro 13.
Vardiol.
Changement.
Hakimi. Busquets. Godot. What a throw in. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Le numéro 9. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 21. Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lens have now used up all but one of their... Gets his head on it! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Jones. That pass has been well intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Just 5 minutes left. Jones running with the ball. And it's Bellingham. Vardiol. Here's Matheus Cunha. Oh, this is a great position. Cleared without complication.
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Le numéro 22.
Matheus Cunha! And that's wide. Busquets is there and he can pick it up. Could try cutting inside here. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. 4 extra minutes added on. Jones. Moreira. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. That's that, the end. Lens pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to...
And a chance! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
But pour l'équipe de Lens.
As simple as you like,
Après
the
10 minutes de
outcome
jeu.
utterly inevitable.
Le
Well, from a
numéro
defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now it's a Bolo. Cisse. Oh, good spread.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Frankowski's cross.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right.
And he's had it hit!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lens leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Jones. Madison going face to face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp. Look at the space here. Plenty to aim at here. Shot a goal! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rongier has the third most assists in the league this year.
Gundogan with the foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Out towards the right wing. Played out wide. That's a super give and go. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Distributed tidily. Jones. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Jones is offering a right smile there.
Laws with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he thumps it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bellingham. And that's a good ball. Now this takes a shot! Goal! Lawns! And they're back in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's a Bolo. Played out to the right. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Laws heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hakimi. Cisse. Brassier. Eitzboudlal. Frankowski.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Embolo. Embolo. Oh, super ball!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Bellingham. Gundogan. And it's Bergkamp. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Lens are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Embolo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's run loose here. And it's Maddison. Maddison! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Frankowski. Frankowski hurtling down that right flank. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Madison. Jones. Good driving run. He's had a shot! Now it's Mbolo. Nicely spread. Frankowski stood up well to him there. Laporte. And Hakimi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Corner number 2 then. He's there to hit it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mbolo. Cisse.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Rogier. He's in a great position. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
De Ligt. Pressing high and with purpose. Gundogan looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not...
He's gone for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
But
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Changement pour le Stade Rennais. Le numéro 6.
Lens
Pour le
two up
remplacer,
and into a position of
numéro
real
8.
strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
It's a promising position. Laporte defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Stade Rennais making consecutive changes here.
Changement pour le Stade Rennais. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 39. Le numéro 26. Changement en cours.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll...
He's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Hakimi. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Fired deep towards... Terrific header! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
But pour l'équipe de Lens.
It was a great
Après
header.
79
The invitation was
minutes de jeu.
irresistible and the finish
numéro 27.
unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Lens are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
This might spell danger. Great... And the finish! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
But
I can
pour
see
l'équipe de
some
Lens.
heads dropping here now, Peter.
Après
I see
82
things
minutes
getting
de jeu
even
de la
worse
part
out there if they're not
Le
careful.
numéro 27.
Lens are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Madison. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mété. It's a good ball out wide. Messi. Now it's Madison. Now it's Jones. He's picked his way through. Jones shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Attention, changement.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Fofana. It's a really well-measured ball.
Temps additionnel.
5 minutes
5
to add.
minutes.
Busquets. Now it's Jones. It's made its way to him. Brassier does well to get it back. Fofana. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Showing great feet there. Oh, look how he finish! And he's managed to get rid. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Auxerre come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Guardiola. That pass isn't the best. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hakimi. And Dijk does really well to win the ball there.
That's beautifully weighted.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Dumfries.
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Great vision. It's played through for him. This looks promising.
And this is Hazard. And the shot! Goal! Ajax! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And we have our very first corner. And he's heaved it away. Lukaku tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Elects chance! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Over to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Yildiz with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's really well cleared.
Auxerre really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the relegation fight becomes yet more fraught. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Madison. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Bellingham bops him off it and wins back the ball. Half an hour played now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Guardiola clears it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Bellingham. Some excellent tackling here, and that... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Thinks about the shot. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Bellingham.
Ajax have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Wilson, who does have an assist to his name.
Il y aura
He
2
can run
minutes
onto
de temps
that.
additionnel.
Real chance! And this could be the final action of the first half. And that should get the job done. He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Yildiz. Yildiz! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's picked out the run. He's through and all alone. He's beaten the last man. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Dumfries. Wilson has it out wide and in space. Takes aim and crosses. Now this could be a chance. Maddison. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Stood up well to him there. Guardiola.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not something you should be doing when you're desperate to save your team.
Hakimi. Gundogan.
Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And back to the keeper they go.
Vardio.
And De Ligt. And it's Bellingham. Wilson herring after the ball here. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Wilson. That is lovely. He stands tall and strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Vardio.
Has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Gundogan. The ball has bounced loose now. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nicely worked. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Vardio.
Gundogan. And it's Lukaku.
Vardio.
Here's Maddison. Decent progress down the left. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bellingham. Gundogan. Auxerre finding their passes. He's in space and looking for options. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Changement pour l'AJ Auxerre. Le numéro 14.
Auxerre choosing to make the first
Le
change.
numéro 8.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Lovely bit of skill. Jones did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Another chance from a corner.
Changement pour l'AJ Auxerre. Le
They've got
numéro
a
4.
healthy number of
Le numéro
very
18.
tall targets to pick out
Alors
from
place.
this corner.
Le numéro 13. Le numéro 33.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he skips. Has a shot! Auxerre are looking to go forward now. Auxerre are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Vardio.
Auxerre desperately needing inspiration here. They are giving a lot.
There needs to be a more concerted effort to get the ball forward and keep it there.
That has been cut short. Bellingham. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. He's cut it out. Courtois gets good distance on it. And this is Lukaku. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. Hakimi. No way through there. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Jones. Gundogan. He's gone for goal.
Il y aura 2
Eden
minutes de temps
Militao.
additionnel.
Dumfries. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there goes the final whistle.
Chers
It's the day
spectateurs,
when it all
je vous
caught up
invite
with
à
them.
consulter
The
l'écran
whole
pour
season
retrouver
has
les
been a
horaires des trains au
campaign
départ
of
des grandes
struggle,
lignes.
and it reaches...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
AG France.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And already we're underway here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
France with the corner, they're first.
And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Vardiol. has a shot!
And that is wildly off target.
Guardiola most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Maddison. That is good alertness. It's a searching pass.
And Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Mbappe!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
France have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. Çalhanoğlu! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Van Dijk. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gundogan is there, and he can pick it up. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Maddison. And he's in on... It's Hazard!
Well, the ball's come loose here.
He'll try to keep this alive. Hazard turns. Big chance! Goal! Who's there? Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Maddison. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Short changes him with that pass. Great vision. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Jones. And it's Maddison.
Auxerre are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Searching pass he's played there. Chips it through. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Hakimi. Jones. Jones.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got... He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. That's going to go a long way. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gundogan. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That's a little off target. Maddison powering forward here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Auxerre can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the Bastoni with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And it's Bellingham. Vardiol. And it's Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Oh, he's burst through. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Snyder!
Auxerre, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Platini. Oh, that's a key interception. Vardiol. Maddison. Now it's Eto. Maddison, chance! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Changement.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Good no one! That's the keeper's ball. France have the chance to go the other way. Good read, needed to be. Played into space. That's good vision.
Hakimi. Auxerre are ahead here by what is still the only goal. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Shot a goal! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. France are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Changement pour l'AJ Auxerre. Le numéro 18.
Auxerre
Pour le
choosing
remplacer,
to make the first
le numéro
change.
13.
France grab the equal. Tries from distance. Gundogan. And it's Jones. Now it's Eto'o. Madison! Madison! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jones. And here's Eto'o. Now, he's got space here. Somewhat off target. Auxerre do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Eto'o. Madison.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Azar. Showing good feet. No foul, says the referee. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Changement
So,
pour
time
l'AJ
for changes on both
Le
sides,
numéro
actually.
9, Eto'o. À sa place, le numéro 15. Messi. Changement en cours.
Auxerre will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Guardiola goes sliding in. Hazard
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
into the last quarter of an hour. And a chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Jones fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Ruben Diaz clears it away. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good footing.
He's had a shot!
And that's a real chance missed.
Changement pour l'Agiocère. Le numéro 14.
Auxerre have their third
Pour le
corner.
remplacer, le numéro 10.
Guardiol getting this one clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And it's Gundogan. He's being... Goes for a shot! Goal! Auxerre! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely
But pour
lethal.
l'équipe de
Oh, that was
l'Agiocère.
beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity
Le
presented
numéro 10.
itself.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Auxerre
Take the lead.
and the shot!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mateus Cunha has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Knocks it into space. Courtois is there to clear.
Il y aura
Whatever he
6
had in
minutes
mind,
de temps
that was
additionnel.
not it. He has a look up.
He's in space and looking for options.
He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe is clearly tricking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bellingham. Here's Mateus Cunha.
Now it's Messi.
Now this could be a chance.
Hazard.
Gundogan.
Oh, sweet feet. And the referee brings it to a close.
Auxerre can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Mesdames et
Gundogan,
messieurs,
voted
je vous
man of the
rappelle
match
de ne
and
filmer que dans les zones
deservedly so.
indiquées sur le plan principal.